Hi, so my name is Sarah Popejoy, and I am putting together a video of Steps 2021. And so basically what this video is about is just, recently we had our Capitol steps that were in our Capitol taken over. And so I'm part of this movement for healing in our country, and for steps to have another meeting, and for us to take steps in the right direction. I don't see anybody for a good while, so I'm going to take my mask down for a little bit, but I'll pull it back up if someone comes near. I chose these steps for a reason. These are the steps to the church where I grew up, First United Methodist Church in downtown Tulsa. And the thing about the reason why these steps are most important to me is because not only did I grow up here, my grandmother went to church here, my great-grandmother went to church here. They all were members, my dad, my mom. And this church is very special to me because the values that I learned, and when I say values can be kind of an overarching word that but to me what that means is I was taught to love everyone, and I was taught to show understanding, and to be not just aware of myself but other people around me, and to take note of that. So I think that those values are very important to me. And I just have these very vivid memories on these steps of my grandmother and how much she was not only loved by everyone, it didn't matter who they were, but they all knew her by name because they all knew that she had an overwhelming capacity for love. And so that's what these steps mean to me. And right now I'm going to share with you a song. And the song is about the Tulsa Race Massacre, which the reason why I chose this song, and I was trying to decide whether or not, but I finally decided to play this song today because the song is not necessarily about any necessarily judgments, but it's about recognizing that we should love one another. It's about recognizing that each of us as individuals is important, and that we should, show compassion and show love. And so when I say that the victims have names, I say that each and every one of the people who were killed that day, that they were important, and they had lives, they had families, they were very important to our community, and it's sad that they were lost. But this is when I left Tulsa when I was 24 or 23, I had no idea about the Tulsa Race Massacre. I had heard that there was a riot, but that's all I knew. But there was a definite, obvious division within our city of Tulsa. And going and moving to other cities, I lived in Nashville and Memphis and Dallas, I could see that there was this tension and racial divide that was obvious in Tulsa, that was obvious nowhere else. And so, it's not that those things don't happen in other cities, and that's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying that there was a definite division line between North Tulsa and South Tulsa. And so I think when I'm here and I play this song, it was a labor of love to learn about what actually happened during the Tulsa Race Massacre, and how that division got started, because it's important to know about that, because once we know about how that division got started, then we can start to heal our city. And I also pray that our country is healed as well. So here's the song, The Victims Have Names. I hope you can hear me. I really am outside, so here we go. this real quick. This really is live, you know, otherwise I would have edited hitting my head. Leave it to me, right? Okay. I tuned this earlier, but the cold weather does a number on the guitar, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. This song's called The Victims Have Names. And I pray it brings healing to our city. Billowing smoke covered the sky, flames racial holes felt inside. Planes circle like hawks in flight, raining down red rags of time. Loaded the people on trucks and trains, where they are buried the river won't say. Firemen police never ever show. It's burning memories of Mount Zion. Can't be seen but they still remains. Can't be found but they're just the same. Not just a number on an unmarked grave. Oh, the victims all have names. When a black boy tripped onto Sarah Popejoy, was enough to feed fear and white man's rage. The paper spread rumors on the front page. Who fired the first shot? The mystery. Can't be seen but they still remains. Can't be found but they're just the same. Not just a number on an unmarked grave. Oh, the victims all have conspiracy of silence as they watch Greenwood burn. What they call the rivals. Shot with my hands up by a boy with a gun. But hate only knew I was a black someone.